Ask your chairman to be present before us.
Well,
we will listen to him.
Before that, let me have a discussion.
You have wasted 20 minutes time. We are repeatedly asking you. You are trying to build up another case.
No, I am not.
And why you are a responsible counsel?
I am not.
We are not satisfied with your submission now. We ask your chairman to be personally present.
This point has never been raised before this bench.
And he knows that
the vacancy was declared, but there was a mismatch. There may be possibility of mismatch or anything like that. A such submission is tantamount to say making a submission that this order cannot be complied with at this stage because of the fact there is a mismatch. Ultimately,
that is the hurdle which we are facing. Very candidly, I am saying it. Your lordships are taking it otherwise. We are not trying to mislead or play any kind of tricks with the court. We want to do it.
What more you are trying?
We want to do it.
You want to this contempt application after the main matter. It was an instruction 5 affidavits. Nowhere did this point was taken. Now you are trying to go into the matter and seek a clarification from education.
This is a factual.
Anyway, we don't want to go into any altercation with you. Are you calling him for?
Nothing. You show it at any line.
No, at that time we did not visualize that this would happen.
14,000 such and such, but actual vacancy will not be so. There may be possibility of mismatching of vacancy or anything like that.
If you lordship insist, we are passing an order.
Very well.
We are not at your.
This channel does not promote any violent, harmful or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
Who are you, Mr. Bandyopadhyay?
My lord, I have been declared as a candidate. My name has been published in the merit list in terms of your lordship's order. That your lordships kindly come to page 92.
Selected candidate.
Selected candidate I am.
Page 90.
Page 92. It starts from page 92.
Yes.
In terms of your lordship's order, and then your lordships will find my name is featured in the merit list at page 93.
138, 132.
132.
Sushanto Ghosh, yes.
Yes. My lord, 5 rounds of counselings have been done by the WSSC, but counselling has not been done in my case and appointment has not been given. Para 17, I have said 5 rounds of counselings have been done. Lordships kindly come to page
31.
Paragraph 17.
17 and page 31.
Page 17, Lord. Paragraph 17 page.
Yes.
After the publication of the merit list, the commission was directed to hold counselling and recommended all the 14,052 candidates who appeared in the personality test, and the commission has since then held 4 rounds of counselling, through which more than 12,000 similarly situated candidates like the appearance have been counselled, 9,400 appointed. Now, however, in none of the 4 rounds of counselling held by the commission was the applicant called for counselling or was recommended.
So what happened, Dr. Patra?
My lord, we have held 5 rounds of counselling, as my learned senior friend just submitted. And we have recommended almost 12,000. We have called for. Now, what has happened here is that still the panel is alive. And for
Dr. Patra, why you must have called him?
No, not yet. Not yet. The various phases of counselling, they are for filling up the non-joining posts. So that is going on. What your lordship observed, if my lord would kindly.
No, he is in the select list, na?
Yes.
So was he called for counselling?
No, not yet.
Why?
Why? The main reason is because we do not have matching vacancies. We do not have vacancies.
That was your list. No. On that list there was a matching vacancy.
Let me kindly place. Lordships, kindly see page 46. Just kindly see page 46. I mean page 88. Page 46 of the judgment.
No, you are taking us through the judgment, na? That is a different question altogether.
No, I am explaining that why till date we have not managed to accommodate this particular.
Will you accommodate or not, tell us?
No.
Will you call him for counselling or not?
since the direction is there, your lordship said what was the observation of the court, because some of the candidates are in the panel, the remaining candidates are in the waiting list. That is the merit list. Your lordships observed that since we had more vacancies than the number of candidates, 14,339 vacancies, candidates 14,052. So lesser candidates. Then all will get a chance for counseling, and therefore we should call them all. Now the difficulty is that due to different categories, we are not managing to match the remaining vacancies with the leftover candidates. We have about 1,000.
He's not a leftover candidate.
No,
he
no,
was in the panel.
Yes, he was in the merit list, but he was in the waiting list part.
No, he was not.
No, there's no waiting list.
No.
He's saying I am within 14,000.
Yes.
So
14,000 includes both the panel and the waiting list. The
It's
merit
a
list,
new story.
two parts, the panel and the waiting list.
So is he not
prepared?
coming?
Your lordships will remember in the ratio.
No, he doesn't count within 14,000.
Yes, he does.
Then what is
14,000 is the total number of candidates, but he is in the waiting list. Kindly just let me just check.
Maybe waiting list, but we have.
We have said you have to call them for 14,052 candidates for
Yes, now the difficulty is I have 5,000 vacancies.
We are not concerned with that. We are wanting to know when you are calling him for counseling. And why not? That explanation we will take later. We will hear to you. But you call him within counseling immediately.
My lord, the counseling, it will go as per their ranks. It will go as per their ranks. So when his turn comes, he will be called in due course. That I am not disputing.
No, turn is over. All persons similarly situated have been called.
No. More than 1,500 are still waiting.
Out of 14,000?
Yes, 1,482 are not called for counseling yet.
It's a
1,000.
violation of
482. And the vacancies which I still have, I have a large number of vacancies. 4,945.
So what we understand from you is you are taking time, but he will be called.
No, that is not the only problem. The main problem which has now arisen, that suppose I have 1,482 candidates. Maybe one candidate, he belongs to the scheduled caste category. But the vacancy which I have belongs to an OBC A category or a scheduled tribe category or whatever. Or it is in a girls' school and the candidate is a male candidate. That is why I am saying I am not managing to match them. Now, if your lordships direct us, because the court has directed us to give all of them a chance of counseling and to recommend them. But my vacancies are not matching. Now, this problem can only be solved if the education department, if they...
Dr. Patro, ask your commission chairman not to take any steps where we again have to apply our mind and go back to this vacancy problem.
No, all I'm saying,
if now he says that I am not wanting to forget about court order. Now you clarify, the education department will clarify. We are not going into that.
No, we are not asking for that.
You have to call him for counseling within the time.
No, we are...
This problem for vacancy matching, that is your problem. You have not preferred any review application or modification application. Our direction is 14,000 has to be called and has to be appointed. And if your chairman takes a stand to this effect, that now I need a clarification from...
No, not a clarification, not a clarification. I am not asking for a clarification.
You are saying that now the state government has to step in.
Yes, or else these vacancies cannot be converted.
Very good. Then we will deal with your chairman. Ask him to be personally present on the next day. When after so much of battling and abiding by the list which you have produced, now you say that I have further problems, further clarification is required. This is not proper. This is not proper.
My lord, until the counseling progresses, I cannot say whether the leftover...
Yes, you take instruction and come then.
My lord, on instruction I am submitting. We have no difficulty. We want to comply with the order. That is why there is no review. That is why there is no appeal.
We are keeping it on...
The appeal which my learned friend was showing, that was not our appeal. We have instantly complied with the order. But,
Dr. Patro, any adjustment of vacancy is required, that can be taken care of by this court. But you have to comply.
Yes, we want to comply.
Then you comply. Why you are not doing so? You are not... Vacancy will... The counseling also is not complete.
No, counseling, my lord, counseling will go on for 1 year. The counseling will...
Your lordships kindly come to paragraph 42 of your lordships judgment.
Will have to go on for 1 year, or else I will not get the vacancies, the non-joining vacancies. The panel is alive for 1 year. The panel expires after 1 year. During 1 year, I do a particular phase of counseling. Suppose my first phase of counseling, 20 candidates are absent. I have to do a second phase.
Why didn't you call him for counseling?
His turn has not come. If I go as per rank, his turn has not come.
We can record that his turn has not come.
Yes, he is the second last candidate in the waiting list. His turn has not yet come. But our difficulty is.
You people, you always create problem.
No.
Always. These persons are, you get clarification from here, from there. You are trying to upset.
No, never.
So
We are the ones who have worked the hardest to reach this stage.
So we
have recommended over 12, called for counseling more than 12,000. 10,000 recommended.
When you have done
but
that.
But now I have run out of matching vacancies. How can I send one candidate in a vacancy which does not match? Suppose I have a male teacher. Everything matches, but the vacancy is in a girl's school.
Dr. Patro, you are all making oral submission. Where are your records then? Huh? This way you can linger.
No, I'm not. No, it's not a question of lingering. In 5 months, we held 5 phases of counseling. That is unheard of. At such a speed, such a pace, we held 5 rounds of counseling in 5 months.
Don't say what you have done. We want to see that the order is complied.
We also want to reach the same goal, but I require only.
So as that his position is that, and you have called for counseling, how much?
Well, that candidate has to then bring the instruction.
Then,
but this list which my learned friend has annexed at page 93.
May I make one submission, Mel?
Rank is 133.
May I make one submission? No, everything will be clear. Kindly come to paragraph 42 of your Lordship's direction, page 89. Just page 89. He cannot argue at this stage this case. Kindly come to paragraph 42. Within a period of 4 weeks, thereafter, commission, my lord, got it? The commission shall hold counseling and recommend all the 14,052 candidates. No waiting list, my lord, the story was there. Who appeared in the PT, kindly similar. Next, upon such recommended, the appointment letter shall be issued to the said by the commission within a period of 4 weeks thereafter in accordance with law. There were 14,052 counseling have been made. Now he is talking about waiting list.
Counseling has been made of these 14,052.
No.
It has not been.
That's right. My case has not been counseling, has not been done. He has to do it.
Completed.
Irrespective of fact, now the new story is coming up.
12,482 have been called for counseling.
10,000?
12,482.
They are master to confuse everyone.
9,464 recommended. That means the balance is absent.
Recommended 9,000?
464. This part is complete.
So what happened to the other candidates? They did not appear.
My lord?
Apart only 9,464.
Yes, absent.
Others were all absent. Then when is his turn coming?
His turn will come subsequently as we go on and call, because
you tell us that when is your date of counseling next?
That has not yet been announced. We have just completed our 5th counseling, and
you take instruction and come that when is the next counseling, and on that date how many persons will be called? On that date you have
that will depend.
Yeah. You at the time of hearing, you submitted supplementary affidavit. In your submitted, kindly come to internal page 42 of the order. The final vacancy as on 11th November 2019 were 14,339. So there was a matching, and hence you declared that this vacancy arose.
No, vacancy does not match like that.
Where is the submission of yours before us? This matching will have to be there.
Yes.
You simply cannot say appoint. Huh? Where is your argument?
No. Our argument.
So you misled then?
No,
then
not
you misled us.
No, not
you were taking a point which was not argued by you.
No, not that.
You were taking Mr. Mukherjee was there. He said that forget everything, we are giving appointment to these persons. Did you say that vacancy matching has to be there? No, sir, don't say this to the court. We have to check up our records. You prepared the record.
No, we prepared the records, but at the time of passing judgment, what
tell us whether you are at the time of passing judgment?
The direction that we will have to recommend all. This we did not visualize.
Yes. It was your submission.
That was an inference.
No inference. We asked. Mr. Mukherjee specifically submitted that there is no problem with this 14,052. Dr. Patro, don't go into something which will revive closed issues.
No, I don't.
And this is not expected. A senior counsel appears before the
court.
What
I was hoping for today was that your lordships would give us at least the liberty to approach the education department so that they take back our excess vacancies and give us the matching vacancies.
That is your problem.
No.
That is your problem.
Since there was a vacancy and the vacancy should have matched with the candidate, and hence you declare this vacancy and then took steps to fill up the same.
The vacancy will not match like that because
we are not concerned. You should have said that you have filed 4 affidavits.
Lordships, just
Dr. Patro, what you are saying?
I know. Kindly see paragraph 40.
No, we are not.
My learned senior friend was placing paragraph 41. What have your lordships said? Your lordships have said that the final merit list, we shall publish the final merit list. What is the definition of final merit list? The definition of final merit list is, the definition of the merit list is, in case of posts other than physical education and work education, that means then these candidates, a list of candidates.
Your argument is, I don't understand. You are a counsel.
My lord.
You submitted before the court that this is the list 14,052.
Yes.
We have vacancies more than that. So there is no problem if you direct that 14,000 has to be appointed. Now if you say that we have not heard you properly, that is a separate aspect of the matter.
I am not saying that.
That is exactly
never made that type of submission in any court.
You are trying to explain.
I am saying, what I am saying is that the vacancies, the number of vacancies does not always match with the number of candidates. I am given, say, 100 vacancies to fill up.
So
10,000 candidates apply.
So show us where in your affidavit you have ever taken the stand about mismatch of vacancies. You have also forgotten matter is when did we deliver the judgment? You are simply detaining us, Dr. Patro. You are simply detaining us. We have already 15 minutes we have given to you. 28th August. 5 affidavit in opposition was filed by you.
My lord.
And your senior counsel, and you were also present on all the hearings.
Lordship,
Are you going to call him for counseling or not?
My lord, we require the vacancies, the matching vacancies.
Then ask your chairman to be here before us.
My lord, very well. Then
ask your chairman to be present before us. We will listen to him.
Before that, let me have a discussion.
You have wasted 20 minutes time. We are repeatedly asking you. You are trying to build up another case.
No, I am not.
And why you are a responsible counsel?
My lord, I am not.
We are not satisfied with your submission now. We ask your chairman to be personally present.
On the next day, come with the instruction. On the next.
All right, come along with him. The present contempt application has been preferred. You are trying to.
Your lordships are misunderstanding my intention. I am not at all trying to create any problem. I am trying.
For 20 minutes told us that there is a mismatch of vacancies. Show your affidavit where you have taken that stand.
That I will have to.
You are wasting the court's time, and you are acting on his instruction. He wants to sit in appeal over us. We will take him to case issue. You are responsible counsel. alleging violation of the judgment dated 28th August 2024.
The problem will be solved. We are not even once thinking of, we have not taken an appeal forward, we have not come up in review, we have taken a sincere attempt to comply with the order. Within 5 months, we have held 5 rounds of counseling.
This point has never been raised before this bench. That
and he knows that
the vacancy was declared, but there was a mismatch. There may be possibility of mismatch or anything like that. A such submission is tantamount to say making a submission that this order cannot be complied with at this stage because of the fact there is a mismatch. Ultimately,
that is the hurdle which we are facing. Very candidly, I am saying it. Your lordships are taking it otherwise. We are not trying to mislead or play any kind of tricks with the court. We want to do it.
What more you are trying?
We want to do it.
You want to this contempt application after the main matter. It was an instruction 5 affidavits. Nowhere did this point was taken. Now you are trying to trying to go into the matter and seek a clarification from
education. This is a factual.
Anyway, you don't want to go into any altercation with you. Are you calling him for?
When the main proceedings was terminated by passing a final order. Nothing you show at any line.
No, that time we did not visualize that this would happen.
14,000 such and such, but actual vacancy will not be so. There may be possibility of mismatching of vacancy or anything like that.
Very well. Let me come back with the instruction.
Don't allow with your chairman.
Very well. If your lordships insist, I cannot.
Not a question of insistence.
My lord.
It's a question of court's desire.
Of course.
No, we are not at your beck and call.
No.
If your lordship insists, we are passing an order.
Very well.
We are not at your.
Affidavit of services. Commission of services.
It
has been served physically. It has been served physically.
Heard Mr. Bandyopadhyay, learned senior advocate appearing for the petitioner. Dr. Pathro, learned advocate, appearing for the alleged contemners. Dr. Pathro, learned advocate, appearing for the alleged contemners. Each one.
Page 24 and 25, my lord.
Huh?
Contemner's name at page 24 and 25.
Learned advocate appearing for the alleged contemners is unable to satisfy this court as to why the petitioner has not been called for counseling as yet, and why. Declare. Up to where, how many candidates have been called for counseling?
My lord, I just
12,480.
12,482.
When is the next counseling date?
That has not yet been fixed. Fifth counseling we have just concluded.
We are not satisfied with the explanation offered by Dr.
Total আচ্ছা 19 years.
Now, take it. Hard Mr. Bandyopadhyay under advocate Dr. Patra, under advocate appearing for the alleged contemners, have not been able to satisfy this court as to why the petitioner has not yet been called for counseling. Though his name features, though he is one of the candidates amongst 14,052 candidates who have been directed to be recommended and appointed by the judgment dated such and such. In view thereof, is the matter for further consideration in the daily supplementary list of this court on 29th. 29th as fixed at 2 p.m. The alleged contemners shall appear online before this court on the returnable date and time. Yes.